commented on things that we're doing. We're doing great on socials and would love you to be a part of that family. It's My Dominion TV on all social media platforms. And C. Ahiney is ready to take us away with Tech and Trends. Good morning, C.
Good morning, Via the lad.
You good?
I'm good, yourself.
Great, I'm fantastic.
How was yesterday?
It was another Sunday, but you know, grace abounds.
You didn't receive the special Holy Spirit movement yesterday?
Hey, no, I didn't. Okay, I mean, Holy Spirit moves every day. So, yeah, but it wasn't like, you know, the Pentecost one that was moving mountains, but God is still God, and God is still taking care of his own.
Yeah. So, yeah, just as you said, yesterday was Pentecost Day, and across Africa, we were celebrating it. Unfortunately, we didn't get videos like that because, you know, the Holy Spirit comes with some wind. So we didn't want to show how things were going in different churches, but it was really celebrated globally. And also yesterday, you know, the BEC candidates are starting their BEC. So churches were praying for their students, wishing them all the best, and praying for more grace so that they come out with A1s, straight ones.
Yeah, we need that. We need that. We need that.
So yeah, yesterday was good. Yeah.
I see. Anyway, so what do you have for us? Second Trends, take us away.
Yeah. Good morning, Africa. This is the Tech and Trend segment with me, Ahiney, right here on Dominion TV's Wake Up Africa. This is where we bring you all the latest in the world of technology, as well as the trending news that is shaping our world and has got everyone talking on social media. And as you know, on Mondays, we like to recap what happened over the weekend. So let's look at some upcoming news or some upcoming stories for us. For the first, we know that No Turning Back by Gaze Baba is still in the news because it got a lot of people singing in the stadium. So we'll be checking out a video of that. Also, we know that Pastor Mensa Otabel has a word for all Christians that we would take a listen to. And yesterday, Ekia Sewa Bonsu had her Adansipa wave in Kumasi, so we're checking out some scenes from that. So don't go anywhere, we have a lot to be talking about today, so we'll be right back. Let's go for a quick break. Thank you for staying with us. This is still the Tech and Trend segment with me, Ahiney, right here on Dominion TV's Wake Up Africa. Now to our first story. So, Gaze Baba's and featuring Pastor Lawrence Oyo's No Turning Back is still in the news after the whole controversy surrounding it and everything. We saw some scenes over the weekend of it being sung in a stadium in London. Let's take a watch. Yes, so that was a stadium in London, and this was during their halftime. So the players went for their half break, and they just started singing, and it was mind-blowing. If you should see some videos of how eyewitnesses, those who were there, were really jamming to it. It was nice, and you'll be surprised. So No Turning Back is also taking the likes of, Defe Defe, Ghana Defe Defe, because I saw it being played in a club and people were really jamming to it. So, yes, it's really making waves, and we are so glad because as much as there are a lot of controversy surrounding it, it has some unbelievers singing to it. And, these are some ways we can get our people to draw closer to Jesus Christ, to give their life to Christ. So, yeah. This is it for No Turning Back. Now let's move away from there. Let's come to Ghana right here in Kumasi for the Adansipa with Ekuya Sewa Bonsu's Adansipa Wave 2025. Now she featured some legendary Ghanaian gospel artists, those who have made waves some years back, like the likes of ASP, Kofi Sapon, Mama Mary Ganza, and it was really a glorious time there. So let's take a watch. Yes, so that was the beautiful scenes from there in Kumasi, right here in Ghana, from Ekuya Sewa Bonsu's Adansipa concert. Now, Ghanaian renowned pastor Mensa Otabil has a word for all Christians out there. Let's take a listen to it. Yeah, so he was, yeah. So, okay. So before that, this a young man that was really speaking about how Ekuya Sewa's song has blessed him and has even helped his job or his work and career, what he's doing. So we can take a listen to that.
Because before 17 it was a situation in told me.
So he was just talking about how his songs have been a blessing to him. And as songs carry power, carries word, he was saying that the words that she shared in one of her songs motivated him to move out of his comfort zone to zoom into what he has been called to do with work. And right now he has a lot of work. He's a CEO of a TV station. I don't want to mention so that I don't really make a mistake. I have to recheck on that. But yes, that's how he was sharing his word, and he was thanking the Lord for the life of Ekuya Sewa Bonsu. Yes, so that is that. Now let's move on to the next one, where Pastor Mensa Otabil, a Ghanaian pastor, was talking about how he feels Ghanaians, Christians should move forward, should take up leadership positions, and infiltrate certain spaces so that we can get the gospel out there a lot. And then by that, having a CEO who is a Christian, small like you see how Dominion TV we have devotions. You can be having devotions. Those unbelievers or brothers and sisters who are trying to fight and trying to locate God, through that we can comfortably lead them to Christ. And he really shared something. And this was a video that was really trending over the weekend. And I can tell you it was impactful and inspiring, because it's high time we get Christians out there in the leadership positions, out in the space for all of us to, make Jesus sing. Yes, let me use that one. Make Jesus sing. Biadela, what do you think?
Well, I think that there is always enough room to do a lot. My pastor would always tell me that the people of Israel didn't have enough representation when it came to the Parliament of Egypt. And so they made laws on their behalf. Now, the thing is, we are very smart people. Bible says we have the mind of Christ. And if our God, right? Bible says the earth is the Lord's, the fullness thereof, the world and they that dwell therein. And if we have the mind of that God, then we don't need to go to the world for solutions. We are the solution.
Yeah.
We are the panacea to the world's problems. And so when we take 2 steps back, that's when we see the world, cringing and going through all the trouble. So if we move out, it's a good one. Christians must take responsibility.
Yeah.
Christians must go out, go into entertainment, go into, he spoke about acting, and I thought that's
Yes.
what, I'm a good actress, please, let me act movies. And I think that is really great. Go into music, make real money. We'll spend the billions, right? Well, we had to go into the marketplace and do right. I think it's a great advice.
Yes, it's really and certainly a great advice for everyone. It's so unfortunate we couldn't get the video for our viewers to watch, but I know that you can follow Dominion TV. Head over to our social media platforms.
Yeah.
You definitely see the video there, and then we can get talking with this. You can share your comments as well and suggestions. We are open to all that. Yeah, so that's how we wrap up for today's Tech and Trend segment right here on Dominion TV's Wake Up Africa. But before I leave you, I just want to leave you with something that remember that your vision will create room for your provision. So if your vision is big, it will certainly draw more provision. If your vision is small, it will come with small provision. So make sure you open your mouth wide so that the Lord can fill it. Have a wonderful week and stay tuned to Dominion TV. We have everything you need right here. Over to you, Precious Biadela.
Well, yeah, thank you so much, Ahiney. And we're look, Christians are going places. You either tag along or you drop off. But we are, advocating that you tag along. Bring your mindset, bring your expertise. Let's make the world a better place. Yeah. Right. Okay. Well, thank you so much, Ahiney, for that. Well, let me introduce you to the very best thing that happens to your food, okay? I'm talking nutrition at its peak, and that comes with Gino tomato mix. We're talking vitamin A, B3, and D. You know that it's rich, it's red, and it's so tasty and delicious for your soups, your stews, and everything that makes sense on the table. Get a Gino tomato mix and enjoy a very healthy meal. Now that is vetted and approved by the FDA. It's legit for your stomach and good for the family. Gino, they truly care. Right, and then also, if you have health issues or anything at all, let's say a big thank you to the Bank Hospital for supporting the morning show. The Bank Hospital is a one-stop shop for all things health. They have clinics that will help you. They have ways of educating you so that your health is in check always. The Bank Hospital is at Cantonment, and they're actually opposite the NAFT. So you can get there, book an appointment, see a doctor, you can call in. And great thing is they're also all social media handles. You can actually just write a post, tag the bank hospital. They're very responsive, and you can get the the bank hospital also by calling them on 030-273-9373, 030-273-9373, and get your health checked out. That's the best thing that happens to your health, the bank hospital. Well, we started off by asking, last week we were looking at what the rest of the year should be looking like in terms of goals, setting new goals, refreshing your goals, trying to make your objectives very smart so that it's achievable by the day, by the hour, by the minute. And so today we're going to continue that conversation. We're going to be looking at your spending. What happens when you receive your salary? How do you segment your money such that it fits into all areas of your life? I'm talking tithing and I'm talking spending, and you don't want to miss that conversation. Let's go for a break. And when we get back, we'll get into that convo.